My mustache has grown quite a lot since last time. Um, my sister was planning on being here with me, but she's putting up some shelves right now in her room. So she's gonna join later. As far as me being here, I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. 6:59. Just turned 6:59. We're gonna start it, and we're gonna go ahead and get the ball rolling on continuing to dissolve the entire trials chamber. We're gonna need all those blocks for our kingdom. You know, I bought a printer, the HP Smart Tank 6001. Hello, Ellie. So nice for you to stop by. And the yellow ink is like slowly draining somewhere. The ink is just going away. Actually, hold on. I think my music might be a little too loud. Let's turn it down. There we go. Yeah, that might be good. Oh my god, it's so loud in my ears though. Okay. Yeah, I bought a printer and I think there's something wrong with the yellow ink. I have seen before that like yellow ink runs out faster than all the other inks. Whoa, I almost thought there was somebody else in this game. Hero Brian. I'm alright. And I saw something where like printers will like print invisible yellow ink so they can track whatever you're printing. So if like your paper's found somewhere, they can see what printer printed that. And that is crazy to me, you know. Just absolutely insane. They might even have it on like regular papers. A house caught fire yesterday, one road down, and it was scary. Yeah, that is definitely scary. You know, my house, when I was before I moved, a tree caught fire right outside my house, and I was like, whoa! I was like freaking out because I was like, dude. And what's crazy is I could feel the heat from inside my house, and then I realized and it was typically like hotter in Miami than pretty much a lot of other places. But chicken jockey, yeah. Whoa, hold up. There's a Skelebubby here. How do they always take damage from like themselves? Anyways, yeah, I felt the heat. Why are they getting summoned? Whoa, he just fell. Did I activate it? Did I activate this? I think I activated this somehow. Yep, there's definitely monsters down there. Whoops. You know what? Let's just go with the sword. Sword's just so much easier. I'm already on half health. This is not looking good for me. Ooh, some more monsters. Anyways, what I was saying is I opened the door, and I felt like I was opening the door to the oven. It was so hot outside, and like, oh my god! It scared me, actually. Just turned around and I saw the zombie there. There's probably more somewhere. What's all this stuff? Golden armor. Look how many drown there are over there. Wow. Yeah, no, but that's crazy. Sorry about that. Sorry about someone's house burning down. That does sound scary. Dude, everyone on Bedrock who I see playing has this, like, textures, the trial, what's it called? The animation mod, or the animation texture pack. Like, everyone has it. It's crazy how popular this thing is. Like, it's really good. It really does enhance Minecraft a lot. Wow, we're down 5 hearts. Ooh, and we got hit again. Wow, oh my goodness, that guy has. All right, we're actually pretty low. I don't really want to keep battling, but something is calling me here. Yeah. Our armor is looking pretty good, so I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna have to return here though. Dude, this guy was wearing an iron chestplate. That's so weird. I didn't even know they could wear. It's usually they're wearing like chainmail or gold. But for them to be wearing iron. Wow. Could you imagine if our health just never recharged ever? How far could someone realistically get without their health recharging actually, you know? I feel like going to bed and like staying above surface level and like stripping out the world would be exactly what you would want to do, you know? In a world like that where you just weren't allowed to ever recharge health. But with the beacon, you know, we've kind of like, as long as we can return back to our like home. The person whose house caught fire was someone who my mom knew. Oh my goodness. Well, did everyone get out? Okay. Was everyone safe at least at the end of the day? You know, no one got hurt. Probably why it burned down. No one was there in the first place, you know. Oh man, we're running low on here we go. All right, let's do 24. Whoops. 24 divisible. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I hope everyone's all right. Sheesh. Man. Yeah, I don't want to jinx anything, but the apartment I live in, we're constantly having electrical problems. Like, constantly having electrical problems. If you ask my wife about it, she is not happy. I'm more like, it's unfortunate. We got to put a request in. But, like, that's pretty much as far as I'm going to go with it. But it really is kind of like a pain to have to constantly go through that. Wasn't there someone in the chat that wanted me to make their name? I never saw them again in the chat. I forgot who it was. Red glazed terracotta. I think this is like where all the other stuff goes. Yeah. Okay, so let's put the chisel. What is this? Chisel tough? And polished tough. Her husband was there and their dog, and they said that the fire started in the kitchen. That is a very reasonable explanation. Kitchen fires, probably like cooking something or grease got everywhere, and then it kind of like got out of hand. You know, that's very possible. Man, and you know what? There's a like a very wrong instinct that happens when you're putting out a fire, a grease fire, which is like a lot of people will instinctively try and throw water on it. Big mistake. Do not put water on a grease fire because it's just gonna spread it around. I think people need to. I don't know how common that information is. You know, do not use water on a grease fire. Because, you know, you probably would think, like, it's fine, you know, because water puts out fire. But not in this case. Not in this case. You do not want to do that. You do not want to do that. You do not want to do that. What? Chisel tough? Oh, my goodness. Again with this chisel tough business. All right. Ever since I started organizing these things out here, it's gotten a little better. Should probably, yeah, the slab. I knew it went in here. Yeah, this is like all the random stuff from the, there's buttons can go in here too, barrels. Cobbled deep slate? Now that one's a little different. Dispenser, though, those definitely do come from, the old knock-on head. Oh, wait, we need more torches. Whoa, we need more torches. Let's check our iron before we start doing anything. Ooh, the sugar cane's looking nice. Sugar cane's looking nice. Is Epic Man here? He has not said anything if he is here, so I don't know. The only ones who have typed so far are you and I and Chicken Jockey. Chicken Jockey. I need to like reel that in because that's a little crazy. That's a little crazy. All right. You know, this little water pond could actually be really nice if I make it nice. Man, I have a shovel. It's probably faster to run inside the house and get the shovel than just to keep mining. But keeping mining, whoops. Well, now I was going to say it was easier, but then I fell in. Then I fell in. But 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 then I fell in. All right, we're going to put that right there. Right there. Can I put it here? No, I didn't think I could, but you never know with a will, bro. Wow, we almost have the entire pond covered in sugarcane. We're going to be growing it in no time. And I am aware. Ooh, stalagmite. Or stalactite. Ooh, there's iron in here. Oh, there we go. We need this, actually. This is actually good for us. We're going to need some coal, man. We're going to need some coal. Can I get in here, please? I'm literally drowning. Now that we have our head above water, it's easier to mine. Oh, yeah. We needed this. We absolutely needed some coal. Good thing we found some. We can get some. Did we miss any? Oh, what is that? Lapis? That's crazy how high lapis is to the surface. There's a glow lichen over here. We're going to mine upwards just so we can just get our bubbles back. Matter of fact, we can actually survive so much longer underneath the water because we have regeneration on right now. You know? I'm going to leave that glow lichen there because there's not a torch. Well, I could just do this, right? Like, there's no point in even preserving that. Just rip it out of the ground. Rip it out of the earth. All right. Dude, this coal being under this ground. We needed this right now, and we found it. Thank you, coal, for being such a great part of my adventure. I probably am running low on wood, though. That's another thing I got to get. Yeah, but I want to focus on the castle first. Like, once I start building foundations, then I can decide where everything goes. If I'm trying to decide where, like, everything goes before that, it's probably not going to end well. You know, everything's going to be really disorganized. Like, I had already put in a giant wall around whatever, but I really shouldn't do that. I really should. I'm probably going to go, and it's probably going to end up where, like, I go and I pick all that stuff up. As crazy as that would be, I'm probably going to go and pick it all up. I don't mind having to do that, you know, as long as the end goal is worth it. I'll BRB. All right. I'll see you later. Yeah. Oh, put that potion in there. Don't want to do that. All right. We got a nice inventory looking here. We got our torches, which we're going to have to make more. Our shulker chest is empty. So all we got to do is look at our shield. Yeah, it's looking good. Put our emeralds array and cobblestone. Yep, that goes in there. Cobbled deep slate. Do I even have a chest for that? Hey! Fry says, hey, in all capitals. How are you, Fry? What's poppin', G? Because what's poppin' for me is I'm trying to destroy an entire trials chamber. And I got to go back there right now. So you'll see me clean up my inventory. And then I'm going to make some new torches before I go. Because I'm running out. I'm running out of torches. Actually, that's my last wood. I'm Fry. I like fries. You know, let me tell you something. Every single time I go somewhere, I get some fries. If I'm going to go to, like, someplace that sells fries, I always get them. Even when I go to restaurants, I'll order fry stuff. You know what I mean? Let's just make 2 stacks of torches real quick. That way we're not overdoing it, especially because we're lacking coal so desperately right now. Iron ingots, yes, very nice. Fry likes to eat fries. Well, dude, Fry liking to eat fries, we have that in common. I mean, I'm not called Fry, but I am called William the Zelda fan. Yes. I love fries that you can fry because Fry likes fried fries. Does he? He does? I never would have known that. Fry, you are what they call an enlightening fellow. You are enlightened. Another shulker box is right here. Well, we're going to take that with us. That's a tongue twister. That's a tongue twister. I love fries that you fry because Fry likes fried fries. Say that as fast as you can. All right. I got you. Ready? I love fries that you fry because Fry likes fried fries. All right. Even though I stuttered one time there, that's what I got. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully it gave you all of what you are looking for. All right. We are set. We are, chat, we are cooked. We are cooked, chat. All right. We got 14 pork chops and 2 shulker chests. I think we're going to be good. I like fries. Cool. You know what I like doing? Why is this guy standing? What happened to this guy? He's supposed to be sitting in the corner. You're on timeout, Buster. Sit in the corner right now. Look at him sitting in there. I like cooked fries. Yeah, you know what I was doing the other day? I was making some mushrooms with some steak, with some udon noodles, and it was so good. It was actually so great. I loved it. But I bit into one of the mushrooms, and I actually kind of liked it. So I ate a raw mushroom. Is that weird? Is that weird? Oh, by the way, this is what the Trials Chambers looks like right now. I'm currently in the process of mining the entire thing. So you'll see me. Did he just drop a potato? Oh no, he dropped some rotten flesh. Ellie, you're back. Someone named Fry joined the chat, and he's telling me about his love for fries, and I also love fries. Each time I don't go to McDonald's anymore. Fry doesn't like mushrooms. Yeah, but that's why I'm called William, because William likes fries and mushrooms. You know what I don't like? Baby zombies. Does Fry like baby zombies? Fry, ask Fry if Fry likes baby zombies. Because William does not like baby zombies. They are his worst nightmare. Regular zombies William can handle. It's these little squirts that are putting to hurt. The squirts putting to hurt. That doesn't rhyme, but I mean it almost does. What is that right there? A bottle? I just got a potion. Who is Fry? Fry, somebody in the chat. Fry, do you like baby mushrooms? No, I don't. All right, not baby mushrooms. Baby zombies. Zombies, Fry. Baby zombies from Minecraft. From Minecraft. Where did I come from? Up here? All right. That's an opened chest. Here's an unopened chest. All right. Are these things? Yeah, they are. All right, watch this. Ready? We must stay vigilant, brothers. We must stay vigilant. We're going to have to create like a perimeter. Baby mushrooms from Minecraft make Fry annoyed. Baby mushrooms? My brother in Christ, I said baby zombies. We are no longer talking about mushrooms. And what I'm doing is I'm slicing these fools up right now. I do not want to activate that one right there. All right, how many was that actually? I think there should be one more. They're spawning quite far away. Dude, Smite is working out so... Oh, what did I just get? A potato. A potato flew around my room before I found a shroom. All right, there's two more up there. Fry implies that baby zombies and baby mushrooms are both equally bad. All right, what don't you like about mushrooms, by the way? Is it like the texture? Because I know texture is like such a big deal for eaters. People who enjoy food, texture is like the biggest thing. And when I used to not like mushrooms. Tots. You don't like tots? Chicken jockey? That's crazy. Tots are great. Now, texture was a big deal for me for mushrooms. But eventually, I actually kind of started to enjoy the mushrooms. You know? The texture they had. This guy is fully kitted out. What the heck? Texture, looks, and taste. They are carnivorous. So you're a vegetarian. You're a vegetarian. I see. Is that one spawning anything yet? Man. So what? I'm not going to be able to get that prize up there? What is it? Anyway, it's a baked potato. Do I care about a baked potato? Yes, I do. Texture, looks, and tastes like they are carnivorous. Fry will call baby zombies baby mushrooms. Got it. Baby mushrooms and baby zombies are the same exact thing to me. I love meat. You have seen me eat meat. I love meat. Just no mushrooms. You know what? That's perfectly reasonable. I don't really enjoy... If I was a vegetarian, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. Meat is a big part of my diet. Can I activate this? I really don't want this thing to like come after me after a while. Is it already summoned enough? Alright, I don't know why it's not summoning anything. I don't really care about those arrows and bones up there. I'm gonna just leave it alone. Let's just keep mining for now. Whoa! Alright, let's go ahead and get back up there. Hey, let me know if this music is ever too loud. I already know if Epic Man was here, he'd be like, yeah, the music's too loud. Just kidding. Because he loves to troll me. For some reason. Maybe I'm just too gullible. I wonder where the next secret's going to be. There probably isn't going to be a secret in this entire room. But maybe underneath the floor? That's probably where the next secret's going to be. But da-na-na-na. Oh, you know what I should do? I should eat these, like, foods that I'm getting instead of my cooked pork chop so I can... Wow, that was an awesome eating animation. Yeah, I should do those instead of eating the actual pork chops I brought. So that way I can, like, free up some inventory spaces. The baked potatoes are next, baby. Yeah, next when I'm done mining through this entire trial chamber, I'll probably end up building like I don't know. I'll probably end up building like some pathways and some cages for the spawners. So that way I can activate the spawners and like they just spawn inside the cages and I can just like unload some arrows into it. You know, especially for like the bad omens for when like the prizes get greater. I don't actually know what the prizes are going to be for, like, uncleared stuff. Because it's giving me baked potatoes and, like, cooked chicken. And that's not really that useful to me right now at the stage I'm at. But I think it's also giving me those prizes because I've cleared them before. I think they give you better prizes if you haven't cleared them yet. You know? I tried Bad Omen. I don't remember if it was Bad Omen 1 or 2. But whatever. Whoa! Hello, beautiful. I have not seen you in a while. Hello. Oh, 2 diamonds. Oh my goodness. 4 diamonds that turned into what? How many? 9 diamonds. I'll take it. I appreciate your generosity. Let's just go ahead and collect these lapis lazulis as well. We're right here. We might as well indulge a little bit in our collection agencies. Yes, collection agencies. I'm trying to use fancy words to be fancy. Okay. There's a ton of blocks just sitting around everywhere. Let's collect them before we lose them. And we are going to have to, like, leave these things floating, but just for now, until we can, like, make this trial chamber our own. You know? I don't know if I'm ever going to put, like, as long as I play this game, I'll just keep adding to this world. So maybe eventually I will. Ooh, I'm actually like maxed out on inventory. Let's put some stuff away. Yeah. Let's put some stuff away. These items are probably not going to be touched again for a while. That way we can collect the blocks that we've been mining. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to add like walls. William in all capital letters. Yes, that's my name. Use it as often as you'd like, because that's how you get my attention. Also, typing anything in the chat will get my attention. I will read it. Unless it's Epic Man. Then I'm not going to read it. Because he's going to delete it the moment I try and see it. You act like I'm a stranger. Fry, I'm sorry. Were you here before? I don't remember your name, Fry. Unless you changed your name. Which then would be perfectly reasonable. Man. When was the last time you were here? Yesterday? And don't say yesterday. I wasn't streaming yesterday. It's DJ. How was I supposed to know, Fry? You're DJ. Yeah, so that's exactly how I would treat you. If, remember? No, I don't remember you changing your name to Fry. You never told me that. So I wouldn't have known. But now that I know it's you, DJ, welcome back. How have you been? Since our Terraria gameplay where you trolled me constantly and placed blocks near me placing blocks. Trying to sabotage me 24/7. And then pretend like you don't know what you're doing. When in reality you did. Yeah, that's right. I caught on to you. I know now. I'm gonna have to get rid of like all this garbage in my inventory. I wasn't in all capitals. I'm pretty sure you were. I'm pretty sure you were. I think that you were trying to troll me, but I was on to you, so you couldn't troll me. And when you couldn't troll me, you said, "I'm out of here. I'm gonna leave now because I can't get to him and troll him." That's my sneaking suspicion. And that's why you're not welcome in the Minecraft world, because you're gonna try and troll me here too. Next thing I know, the beacon's missing. Where's the beacon? We need health regeneration. We must stay vigilant, brothers. Hero Brian has entered our world. Wow, that comment, you act like I'm a stranger. That caught me off guard because I totally thought you were somebody else. Yeah. I didn't know he was DJ. Aha! Thank you for backing me up, Ellison Hamilton. We need to get B armor and Hornet staff or M staff. Billy. All capitals. Oh my god, hi Billy. Yeah, no, we could do that. I'd like to improve the house. There's definitely way too many tombstones underneath the ground. And I suggest you doing something that doesn't require combat. You know, like building a tree farm, you know, and just chopping trees. And, you know, maybe if you want to look up some building designs, more diamonds. This is amazing. If you want to look up some, like, house designs, you know, you can get started with, like, some villager houses or whatever. But first, we need a fishing rod. Yeah. Yeah, when I told you I had a fishing rod, I had accidentally sold it, and I was embarrassed. That's why I couldn't show you. Another thing. We could do that, you know. I just think it's more important to, like, get the world looking good first. That's what I'm trying to do with this world. That's why these little cutouts, they might turn into something, you know. You never know with the wheel, bro. Alright, we dropped some blocks down there. I really don't want to just fall and take damage for free, especially since we're not near our beacon to where our health will be recharging. But man, we're going to get like that 4-quadrant beacon thing. So we're going to need to get... How many wither stars is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 24. We need to kill the wither 23 more times. And that's the bedrock wither. So. Y'all already know it should be fun. Trying to kill the bedrock wither. Trial key, that's fine. You know what? I can just put like... Well, we're going to need those torches. Yeah. We're going to need to get 23 more wither stars. So that way we can have like a quadrant of 6 beacons on top of each other. And like and have it in all 4 corners of the castle. And that's how large the castle's going to be. So that way each time like as soon as you enter the castle grounds, you start with like you get all the buffs, you know? I think that'll be really nice. I wonder if it's possible to like ever run out of I wonder if I covered this thing up. Like if I put blocks all the way around it, would it even be able to activate? I don't actually know. You know what? This room got mined way faster than I anticipated it to get mined. I did not think I'd be done with this room this quickly. I mean, obviously I'm not done. Bye, bye, bye. All right, DJ, who turned his name into Fry. I'll be seeing you. I did not think I'd be done with this room so quickly. And obviously it's not completely finished, but it's pretty close. You know, I'm on the last spawner here. And this room wasn't even so bad, honestly. It's really the like other rooms that are not that, you know, good. What I gotta do probably is get some I'll probably end up getting some scaffolding. Ooh, tough bricks are just sitting right here. I'll probably end up getting some scaffolding so that I can like pillar up to those other spawners. And then I'll probably put like a cage, like a 7x7 cage. I don't actually know exactly how far they could spawn, you know. So just to be safe, I'll put like a 9x9. And then internally it'll be 7x7. And I'll probably make the cages tall enough to where they don't spawn on the top of it. And I'll leave like a little opening where I can just walk up to the cage, stab inside, maybe through some slabs, maybe just high enough and just tall enough at the same time to where baby versions cannot escape, but then also skeletons cannot shoot out. So I'll have to put like maybe a block and then a slab on the bottom or the top, you know? Or maybe some sort of mechanism where I can like look through, but they can't even see me. But then the block still senses me. I'm thinking maybe something like that. I think that'll work out just fine. Wow. All right, place your bets. What do you think? There's going to be a secret underneath this floor or no? They wouldn't do that because it's like not obvious enough, or it's like not quite. There's nothing really pointing you in that direction. Like, why would you just dig straight down underneath the trial chamber, right? Apparently, IBX Toycat already did this. He already mined an entire trial chamber. There's probably not a lot of people who did that. Like, first of all, why would you do that? You probably just take some blocks here and there. You know, if you want some copper, just go here and, like, mine a room of it, you know? But as I was mining it to, like, get more stuff for the thing, I was thinking, well, I could just mine the whole thing, you know? Not only that, it gives me a lot of blocks as well. So it's just more and more resources for me. Wow, those copper blocks mined really quickly. I think because there's like a bug or something with walking into blocks. Like, watch this. If I break these, right? And I like walk at the same time, or what is it? It's like right as soon as it breaks. All right, it's not working right there. But pretty much you just walk. All right, is it this? Look at this. Ready? We're going to go like this. All right, no, it's like this. It's some sort of thing where like you like wait, and as soon as you start doing it and walking backwards or forwards, it instantly breaks, and it breaks as fast as you're walking, as long as you have it like just enough speed. And efficiency 5, I think that's fast enough. I think that's as fast as you can go, actually. Matter of fact, I think that's the fastest you can go. Yeah, I think it's the fastest you can go. So, not surprised. I am surprised that I can't get it to work. But that's beside the point. That is beside the point. Oh my goodness, it got dark when I broke that lantern. Good thing I got a million torches. Torches, a million torches, more like a million torture. Help. All this grow lichen is just here for free. Just here for the picking. Alright, we're gonna have to see what's... Oh my goodness, it's floating! Wow, that must have just spawned that way. That's crazy. Minecraft, your game is literally unplayable. Literally unplayable. You saw that? It didn't even get dim because I put the light down before. Ooh, there it is. There's the opening. There's the opening that we are waiting for. You know, before I mine this, I should probably check to see, like... See, that almost looked like the instant mining bug right there. All right. All right, let's go underneath. Oh, we're already maxed out on stuff, it would seem. Oh, no, don't tell me I dropped stuff through there. Do not tell me that. I do not want to hear that. All right, what's that 64? Come on, what's that 64? Is there anything here? All right, we got the cages. We got these things. Lanterns. That's a 64. You're cooking. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Thank you, Ellie. I think I dropped some blocks through here, though. Yes, I did. Dang it. Dang it. All right. Whoops, we fell a little further than I wanted to. Wow, that was an awesome baked potato. Whoa! Do not bother me. Do not bother me. I do not want to battle you right now. You leave me alone, skeleton. And do not follow me up here. I'm busy. I'm busy disassembling this entire thing. Alright, actually, before we go any further, let's just open up this chest. Because we're right here. We might as well open it up. Let's see what we get. Iron. More iron. Arrows. Emeralds. Oh, darn. That was it? Oh, wait. Did we get diamonds out of that? Alright, I forgot how we got those diamonds, but we got some more diamond. Yeah. Alright, that's not a 64 yet. That's already in there. Might as well put them in there. This thing too. Okay, so this chest is donezo. We're going to put it right here. And we're going to dump our entire inventory inside here as well. There we go. That's fine. That's honestly fine. It's something else at this point. We already have more inventory with just, like, carrying double shulker chests. So we don't even need to worry about it. Well, all we need to do is worry about yourself. We're going to worry about breaking the rest of these blocks here. Put that down. Wow. DJ really changed his name to Fry. Expected me to know without, like, a picture who it was. DJ, how could you? All right. We're getting to the end here of this. Oh, my goodness, another wall. I love what? Ellie, what do you love? Do you love the copper blocks? I love her. Love who? The treasure chest? I love treasure too. I love. Is this? Oh, is this a song? I love. Look at all this copper stuff that they're decorating this with. You know, we really said copper's useless, and they're like, watch us make an entire dungeon theme around copper. That's what happened. That's why it's made out of copper. So there's a new use. So there's a use for this, like, block that no one liked. Everyone's like, it's useless. Instead of making a real use for it, they're like, I'm gonna just make it. We're just gonna make dungeons, just entire dungeons out of it. Even though you finally knew. Yeah, and what's crazy is, oh, you were singing a song. That's exactly what you did. Wow, that's crazy. Hey, buddy. Hey, Solar, how are you? I'm mining an entire trial chamber, but I'm leaving the spawners and I'm leaving the chests. Because I don't know whether you can refresh the chests or not. But the spawners are still nice to, like, come back to and, like, battle every once and again. I'm good. What about you? I just got home from work. Do you remember me? I do slightly. Solar is a familiar name. But, I'd remember you better if you popped up more. It's Coot. No, of course. Now I know exactly who you are. Yes, I remember you specifically. Wow, everyone's changing their names. DJ just changed his name to Fry, and, like, wow. I wonder if something's going around. I better not catch it, because I do not want to change my name from William the Zelda fan. It is way too iconic. It's way too iconic. And it's my name. It made me feel special. Made me feel special. How have you been, Coots? You already said that. We already talked about that. I was going to say, well, you know, I might be going a little crazy. I'll never change my name. Good on you, Ellie. I might be going a little crazy mining an entire trial chamber, but it'll be worth it. I'll have so many blocks. I've been pretty bad recently. Haha. Wait, what? How and why? Why? And if it's work related, I'm very sorry. Because one of my friends got fired recently. And I was like, why? And then once I found out why, I'm like, that's a pretty valid reason. But are you sure that that was actually going on? And then apparently, you know, I'm only working with the people who are still there. So we got to see what happens with that. Loki, growing up just kind of hurts. Well, it's not all bad. You know, I'm halfway through my 20s. And, you know, it's just learning how to deal with more responsibility. It's learning how to live with more responsibility. That's really all it is. Because for me, I just gotta make sure I go to work every day, and like pick up around the house whenever it needs it. And that's really not that bad. And if I do that, I can focus on the things that I really like to do. Like streaming or making things. I love making things. I'm making a game right now. I just have to learn a little more coding first, and I'm gonna try and make it a big deal. Haha, yes, that's true. Yeah, it's just learning how to do it. I gotta go. I'll eat dinner. I'll be back in 25. All right. I'll see you there, and we'll have 25 minutes less on the clock. You know what I really want to do? Probably is I want to stream Majora's Mask. I have been I don't know why. I've been like craving that game recently. I actually have it on my GameCube. I can stream the original game, like not the original, that's in N64, but I can stream it on GameCube. That's crazy. Just thought of that. Whoops, just fell again. Whoops, didn't get the right block. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to find the time to do that. The Legend of Zelda. I really want to make like overviews for each of the Zelda games, like things that, because you know what? People really don't be liking Zelda 2, but Zelda 2 has such charm, and I know it's a platformer. I know, but something about like the combat in that game and it being a very difficult game. The thing that really gets people about Zelda 2 is like the dying. If you got summoned again at like the temple you died at, people would have no problem. The problem is because, wait a second. We should probably consolidate our chests into like just stuff that's 64 or unstackable, so that way we know which one is filled up and which one's like actually filled up. All right. This is a 64. We can't stack any more blocks on top of them, and we need 2 more spots. There's a potion there. I mean, I could do that. Oh, there's a 64. Boom, done. So now this box is completely locked. Is English not my first language? All right, and now we can just dump everything else in this chest because that's what we're going to be doing with all the items anyways. Okay, so these cannot fit in there. Good to know. Well, we're going to need these back soon anyways, so might as well take it. Dude, we have to watch out for our pickaxe durability. This is like the only good pickaxe I have, and we have not found mending yet. I don't even know why I'm not doing that. Like, it's so important. And it's so easy to get. You just put down the lecterns over and over until it happens, which is really annoying. Why don't they just make it to where you can just pick what you want, and then that's it? Just pick the trades, or like pick villager version. There's like 5 different versions of the villager, or however many that there has to be, and then that's it. For each job, obviously, and then when you pick it, it just has certain prices. And then when you do it, so it's not like semi-random. I just feel like it takes too long. Like it's one of those pointless grinds that doesn't need to be included in the game. It doesn't add anything. It just takes away from actually, getting it. I mean, I guess it's a nice feeling when you like are trying for like 30 minutes and then you finally see mending. Wait a second. Can you even get mending from villagers anymore? Or did they make it I know it's a treasure enchantment, but is it possible still? Because I think that there was rumors that they were thinking about getting rid of that. You know what I think? I think the whole entire enchantment system needs an entire rework. I saw a YouTube video on it, and it had the best ideas ever for a rework on it, and I was like, dude, this needs to happen. This would really bring fresh air into the entire enchantment system. Man, it would be so good. He was talking about like the different armors being able to be enchanted and different enchantments and like how mending is a problem because, it's like the whole entire thing revolves around mending and durability. Once your pickaxe run out, then you just have to go try for another better one. But the mending takes that away, and then everything revolves around mending. And that's not, I honestly, I don't like that design. OG Epic, man, how dare you type that as fast as you could and then la la, and then get rid of it. Did you know that I was looking at the chat? I was looking at it and I saw the message, but then I didn't read it fast enough. Man, you got me. That was really quick. Man, our pickaxe is super low. Dang, it is so low, and I just dropped that block. Oh, man, I should get a fishing rod so I don't have to go back down there again. I love her. I love her. I love. 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 All right, OG Epic Man, thank you for leaving that emoji there for me to be able to see after my concert. What'd you think? Dude, I'm actually going to a concert tomorrow. It's a Linkin Park concert. I'm very excited, but I'm also very nervous. Because, you know, large crowds make me a little nervous. Wow, this pathway led up to that entire room right there. What emoji? I see a little hand emoji in the chat. And I already know you're going to be like, oh, I didn't send that. Just kidding. Nice try. I know you. I know you know. Can't fool me with that anymore. The pink wave emoji? Yes, that's the one. And you already knew that. Nice try. I love. Wow, look at this big block of... It's just a big block of stuff right here. What the heck? Oh, I thought you meant something else. Wow, that's crazy. Ellie with the singing emoji. That's what I'm assuming that thing is. No, I was actually confused. Skull emoji. Wow. How have you been, Epic Man? It's been 1 week since we last spoke. Man, if I break this pickaxe by accident, I'm going to cry. On stream. And then make an apology video. Secret! Look at this. Why are there bricks right here? Why are there... There's no bricks anywhere else, but why are there bricks right here? Very suspicious. It's very suspicious. Alright, this is enough. Alright, enough mining. Where is the secret? The secret. What's in here? Alright, not me trying to like move my head around and try and change. I changed the camera angle with my actual mouse, not with my head. Tell Epic Man I said hi. You're doing Epic? Oh, by the way, Ellie says hi, Epic Man. That's crazy, Ellie, that you're circumventing the block through me. Alright, here we go. I don't know what this room is. Like another challenge room? Is that all this room is? Ellie from Up. Wow, Ellie from Up. That's true. There is a... The grandma was called Ellie. JK. JK Rowling. Versus Ellie from Up. Begin! Yo, I'm working on a new YouTube video. I think I might post it next Saturday, but I don't know because I still have to do a lot of editing and a lot of like recording. Not all the footage is there yet. But I am working on something. Just to let you know. Pickaxe is getting awfully low. I might have to sit in my XP farm for a little bit just to be able to repair it. Have you heard the GTA 6 got delayed? Yeah, and then I saw the stocks drop by like 6 point something%. And I only know that because I literally just saw an Instagram reel about that exact thing. And honestly, it's fine. Like the game getting delayed, that's a good thing. Obviously, it's not a good thing for it to get delayed. But it's a good thing that they're willing to delay the game if it means the game is going to be better. Red Dead Redemption 2 got delayed, and it turned out to be one of the best games ever. Yeah. I mean, dude, Shigeru Miyamoto said it best. A delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is always bad. Do you remember Star Wars Battlefront 2? It's a good game now, but no one cares because they wanted to release it in a completely whack state. A whack state. And what about No Man's Sky? No Man's Sky got released. That game released in a whack state. Another game, Cyberpunk, released in a whack state, right? No one even talks about these games anymore. They should have just been delayed. You know, and it's easy for me to say I have no stakes in it, right? Like I'm not losing any money. But obviously, you know, these are companies that are trying to meet deadlines, whatever. But dude, like, yeah, you want your game to be solidified as something that was a meme for all of time and no one cares because it's just too late to save? Go ahead and rush the game, you know, and release it in an unfinished buggy form. I haven't played Battlefront 2 in a long time. Yeah, dude, Battlefront 2 is actually so goated. Even the OG ones are also goated. Those are such great games, you know. The newer Star Wars Battlefront 2, look, I'm saying newer, it's not new, but like the last one, with all the patches and all like the fixes, it's actually a good game now, you know. But then again, no one cares because it released so terribly, and that's really a tragedy. Ooh, my pickaxe is not looking good. I think I still see some red down there, but I should probably go repair it with some 4 diamonds or whatever. Ooh, what you doing down there, boy? What you doing? That's a chest. I don't think I've ever seen this room. I don't think I've ever seen this spawner room. All right. Didn't every GTA game got delayed? I don't know if every GTA game was delayed. And to be honest with you, the only GTA games I've ever even played is the one on the PSP. The one... Oop, there's a skeleton there. The one GTA 4 and GTA 5. And I am counting online and GTA 5 as the same game. I never actually ended up beating any GTA game. Yo, being in here is a death sentence. Yo, these spawners are really crazy. Oh my god! Alright, there we go. Sheesh, 5 hearts left. Yo, what are you guys doing to me? That's crazy. Alright, there's some XP over there. Float to me, XP. Float to me. Yes. Get absorbed by my body. I'm gonna take this bone. Had some arrows up here too. Hey Willie, GTA Liberty City. No, I only ever played the ones I said. I did. Wait, is that what Liberty City is? GTA Liberty City? I only remember GTA for the PSP, and you could do some glitches or some cheat codes. That was cool. GTA 4 and then GTA 5. GTA 5, of course. You know, GTA 5 was on the PS3. Oh my goodness, there's so many monsters. I need to get out of here. GTA Liberty City was on the PSP. Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, man, that was a fun game. That was a really fun game. Dude, I want to know if you can refresh those chests. Like, maybe you can like put some like emeralds in them or some diamonds. You probably have to sacrifice something. Like, it probably costs something to like recharge them. Something important. William, you can't ignore me. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, William, remember when you tried to disenchant a book with a stonecutter, laughing in my face emoji? I should have just ignored you. Sorry, Ellie. That was very, very sad for me because I did try and do that, but... Alright, I thought it was a grindstone, alright? It was a stonecutter, but I thought it was a... Look, they're right next to each other. And this one kind of looks like the other one as well. Like, you put something and you get something out. You put something, you get something out. Come on. I don't really hear people talk about the PS3. Yeah, I mean, it was obviously overshadowed by the Xbox 360. But, it was still pretty good. And yeah, that's right. I just called that out. I'm still not over people not admitting that all these years later. I mean, the people who know. But the people who don't know are, like, really don't know. Yeah, man. I had the Xbox 360, and when I got older, I eventually got the PS3 just for GTA 5. Literally just for that game, because during the Xbox 360's life cycle, I only played online on my older brother's account. I did not have access to online when I was a kiddo. So I had what they called Xbox Silver. Do you ever play Roblox? I played it a couple times. I'm not really a fan of it, but I tried many times to try and be a fan of it. It's just not my style. It's just not my style. You know what is my style, though? Mince Raft. That is 100% my style. Alright, we could probably take the rest of this stuff out of the shulker chest and, like... This is the harder box to sort anyways. Look at all these tough bricks. We're getting so many bricks. This is awesome. Do you think there will be another GTA 6 trailer? Of course. Of course. You know what is scaring me, though, about what games have you played? I've played pretty much... Like, if you mention a game, I've played pretty much every game, you know? I mean, a lot of the newer games I haven't in this year. I don't know. Oh, another one in this year? It's hard to say. There most certainly will be another one. If it's going to be this year, I don't know. But it's GTA 6. It's going to be massive. What I'm actually really, really hoping for not to happen, the person who's in charge of GTA 6 was like saying that they're toying with the idea of making it a subscriber-based game. Like, they're going to make it to where you don't pay for the game. You subscribe to play the game. So that way you can't buy GTA 6 as like a subscription-based game. I don't really know how else to say it other than saying what that is. And if that is the case, that's really going to suck. That's really going to suck. I really would not like to see that happen. That would be a tragedy for the gaming industry for sure. For sure. What about Piggy? Is Piggy a game mode inside of Roblox? Is that what that is? Man, I'm not looking forward to when my eyes don't like get the detail of these blocks anymore, because it's hard for me to even see now that which one is stone brick. Also because I'm not playing full screen. I'm playing in like a little window so that I can see the chat. I only have one monitor. What did it say? I wonder what's gonna be the price of the game. I remember Piggy. It's probably gonna be like $100, somewhere around $100. I could imagine, or maybe even it's gonna be like $120 if it was a game, you know. But who knows? If they do the subscriber thing, it could be as much money as time goes on for. It's a horror game in Roblox, really? Well, I like horror games more than I like the average game, so I could see about it. Piggy, the horror game. Piggy? Why would they name it Piggy? Not really a horror game? Not really a horror game. I see. Alright, how much is it going to cost to repair this pickaxe? $35. Yikes. So that's the last time I'll be able to repair it. Do I have any other pickaxes? Nope, it's my last one. Alright. Alright, hold on. Wait a second. Hold up, wait a minute. We're gonna go ahead and make a new pickaxe. Yeah, take it to the candy shop. Alright, we're gonna make a new pickaxe. It's a story game. It's a story game. It's supposed to be a horror game, but I don't think it's scary. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be a horror game, but it actually is not a horror game because it's just not scary. Got it. Alright, let's start. I don't even know what we're going to do with all this rotten flesh and everything. We need so many, like, additional resources. We are running out of stuff. Listen, all I know is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this and dump this stuff. You know what's crazy? No, what's crazy? What's crazy is this isn't even working. There we go. Alright, let's get to level 30. So we can just start enchanting random pickaxes. We're getting a new Avengers movie before GTA 6. What? That is crazy. I mean, GTA 6, I'm kind of surprised that GTA 6, they even released a trailer for it, you know? I thought it was just going to stay hush about it. Next time you play Roblox, you should play Doors. Is Doors scary? I got some food, by the way. The trailer came out almost 2 years ago. Yeah. It's crazy. And you know what? That trailer is still fresh in my mind. I remember exactly that trailer. Oh my god, I just picked up all that stuff. The XP farm is going kind of slow. I think it's because I made the portal really small, but also because I was told that by the internet that you could make it really small and it works the same. And I mean, technically they're right, but it sucks because it's so slow. Have you heard the FNAF 3 movie is in early development? Don't worry about it if it's scary. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I like scary stuff. Also, no, I didn't hear about FNAF movie 3. Whoa. FNAF movie 3. I only ever heard about the second one, which I'm very eager to watch. I liked the first one. The first one was pretty good. You know, not a lot of people realize this, but the person who played Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movie, he was William Afton. Did you know that? There might be a FNAF 4 movie. Bro, everyone knew that? Calm down. Calm down, Epic Man. And I mean everyone. Listen, relax. I didn't know that. I saw him and I was like, that guy looks so familiar. And I couldn't quite put my finger on where I knew him from. And my sister was like, that's because that's Shaggy. And I'm like, that is Shaggy. And it blew my mind. So excuse me for not knowing like you did. Dabbing. There's a dabbing emoji? That's crazy. This is honestly the slowest. This is like the actual slowest. Do not build them this small. Do not build them this small. I'm telling you right now. These things should definitely be moving fast. Like this is a waste of my time. I need to build a massive. All right. Whatever. Bro, there were a lot of Shaggy FNAF memes when the cast was announced. Yeah, I didn't see those. Probably because like FNAF is really outside my circle. But that is funny. You know? You know it's really refreshing? Water. I'll tell you that for free. It's not an emoji, it's a sticker? What's the difference? I see like a little yellow person. Unbreaking 3. You know, honestly, that's like the best I can ask for. It being a little slower, whatever, but it lasting long. That's good. It's not an emoji, it's a sticker. It's the same thing. Oh. But what's the difference? Stickers are like something you get from like subscribing to certain channels. Is that why you told me that? Whoops, I'm picking up some swords. What? It's just, even though it's kind of small and like not really working that well because the XP is not really good, you're still getting free gold, you know? You know what? Imagine there's a GTA movie. Dude, it's just that like they never really adapt movies well. I've heard good things about the Last of Us TV show, but I just can't get past the casting. I don't think that little girl was right for being cast as Ellie, especially when there were people who looked identical to Ellie that auditioned for her. You know, it bothers me. I feel like casting is kind of like an art form that's like just gone, and it's not even supposed to be an art form. It's, do you look like the person who I'm imagining or not? If they don't look like, these swords are getting on my nerve. Well, I'm not getting that pork chop back. We can use them whenever. You know what? Yeah, no, I already read that. Not gonna lie, there kind of already is what, like a Miami Vice thing. Is that what your GTA thing is? Oh, the Bad Boys. Is that the one with the wolf? H. I saw that. I saw that letter H. Nice try. Nice try, Epic Man. Man, I want this XP. It's the one with Will Smith. Will Smith? No, I thought you were talking about the one like that. Is it animated? Oh, no, I know what you mean. I remember it now. Yep. I never saw that movie. You know, I should take the time to like make like a hopper system that collects the swords. It's a trilogy. Okay. Nice, we did it. Level 30. Let's go. That literally took all Minecraft day. Look how beautiful that is. That cross over there. It's a beautiful sight there. I love efficiency 3. I'm breaking 3. I will take it. I will take it. And I gotta reach level 35, so I can repair this pickaxe, or maybe not. You know. I actually. Well, hold on. How much is it to like repair like one little tick on it? 32, 33, 34, 35. Dang it, dude. Alright, so I guess fortune is kind of like outside of the picture right now. Unless, of course, we nail another fortune, then that would be great. Let's go to bed first so there's not monsters spawning. 51 minutes left. Sheesh. I'm thinking about sitting in this XP farm a little more so that I can ooh, I just jumped to level 28 and a half. Look, you can see them disappearing. That's awesome. Dude, I gotta look up how to do item sorting with hoppers. For that exact thing. I know it's something about like a hopper into a hopper, and that hopper only has these certain things. But how do you do it with non-stackable items like the gold sword? I'm thinking about doing it to where like it just captures just the like it would capture everything, and then like the rotten flesh would like what back up the furnaces. Maybe. But it could also be that I don't know. I don't know what I could do. The iron farm is working though. Check this out. Boom. 64 iron. Wow, look, the rose is sitting in like a little dirt. That's awesome. Not gonna lie, you kind of look like a guy named William who is a Zelda fan and streams Minecraft every Monday. Dude, I've seen that guy before. He's really funny. He's gonna make it big one day. I'm telling you that right now. He's gonna make it big one day. And you know what's crazy? He already knows it. He already knows it. He will. Ellie, you're constantly typing, I love, I love, I love. He's really awesome too. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm going to make a bunch of diamond pickaxes. Let's see. What level am I now? Still level 28. All right, whatever. All right, whatever. Whatever. You know what? It probably wouldn't be too hard to, like... How do you... If I put a hopper underneath the chest, it's going to start filling up with all the rotten flesh. How do I make it to where it's not filling up from the rotten flesh? Maybe I take it out with the hopper, and then the rotten flesh will go into a chest, and then I'll have another hopper that's being led out of that hopper with the gold bars. Dang it. I don't know how redstone works. But I do know what this rice and this chicken and these peppers and these mushrooms, how they work. They're working pretty well for me. I can tell you that right now. You should stream Gmod one day. Like the prop hunt? Alright. Yeah, one day. This trident thing wasn't active. So I just wasn't getting any XP that whole time. No wonder. I was like, it's taking forever. Wow. It wasn't killing anything, but somehow these golden swords are still getting here. Alright, what's our XP at now? 29? Not bad. We're getting there. Let me tell you something. I went to a restaurant the other day. My wife has some friends in PA school, right? We went on a double date. These two people were the only reason I enjoyed the time there. The conversation was really nice, and just like being out again was nice. They were asking like $13.99 for 3 tacos. Excuse me? and they were small. Excuse me? That's outrageous. Okay? That's outrageous, all right? I paid for it because I was there with everyone and I was like, I might as well get something, right? Do you know how much tacos I could make for $13.99, $14.99? Whatever the price was, I don't even remember. So many tacos. Rice is very cheap. The beans, not that expensive. And it's like, whatever the flautas wrapping. Dude. You're getting robbed. You're literally, dude, do you know how much money that is? That you could be making it, and you could make it better, actually, on your own. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not enjoy the food. It was not my speed. Ellie, you just love me singing that song, and I don't know why, because I cannot sing. I love. Now, where is my super suit? I was trying to remember what I wanted to do. This kind of reminds me of, like, the old days of just grinding. I used to... Can I stop pick-upping, please? Oh my god, it's back. I remember when I was playing on Xbox 360, and I would just get diamond pickaxes, get to level 30, enchant it. And I would just rinse and repeat that. Alright, let's see what we got. Unbreaking 3. Let's go, baby. Okay. That's interesting, actually. That's interesting. I actually probably will use this for now. The Silk Touch version. There's a creeper in there. We should probably take him out before he causes any trouble. Alright, and I guess I'll just leave that on. Whatever. Alright, let's collect our chests and just keep destroying the entire underground thing. Popcorn! Popcorners. Yeah, if we see any, like, iron or whatever, we can just break it with the Silk Touch. You know? That way, when we get Fortune again, like Fortune 3 again, because we're set on, like, gold and iron, you know, given that we have farms for those. But, yeah. This is a good food. Mm-hmm. 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 BRB. All right. Look at all these zombies coming out of the woodwork to come and get me. See you later, alligator. Alright, good. That spawner isn't active. Oh my goodness. It seems like they're always active nowadays. Oh, that's right. We finished this room. Okay. Alright, how far are we going to go? I love your channel. #1 emoji. You know, Ellie, I really do appreciate that. And I'm very eager to see what you think about the new video I'm making for my YouTube channel. I'm making a video where I prove my brother wrong using math. I really hope it goes well, because I'm doing a lot of editing and a lot of cool stuff in it. Streaming is obviously way easier than making and editing videos. There's no way that someone's going to convince me it's not. Because, like, literally all I'm doing is just playing a game and talking at the same time. It's so much easier than splicing and, like, cutting through, finding good clips. It just isn't. It just isn't easier. What is this area? Why is it so dark in here? Whoa, is this a room I've never found? No, I have found it. I put that brick there. Interesting. So this room probably is next to go. All right, let's chop out the ceiling first then. We got to break where it's connected. Just so we can see what we're working with here. Wow, it's still going? This is crazy. Probably ends right here. It does. Alright. Oh, no, not gravel. That's the worst. Alright. Wow, look at those eyes right there, glowing. Alright, let's collect all these blocks. How far does the roof go? Wow. Even another block up currently right now. There was a lantern here. There was a lantern right here. Behind the wall. Why? Why was there a lantern behind the wall? No one's ever going to see that or use that. All right, here we go. Here's the ceiling. Okay. Let's go ahead and mine our way around the entire ceiling and then mine like a block out in the ceiling. Just so we can see what we're... All right, that's the end. Perfect. All right, we're going to make the square around here. Dang, my sister really couldn't join me this whole time. So sad about that. Wait, maybe she called me. No, she did not. Yep, got 40 minutes left on stream. Yeah, I'm really eager to see like how well this video is received because even though it's on a game that I don't think a lot of people who watch this channel play, but I think it's entertaining. Like, you know, despite it being on something that maybe people don't find interesting. Also, check it out. Just reached the end of this wall as well. And I just touched gravel. Wow, touch gravel. Oh, there we go. There's some iron right there, so you already know. It's pickaxe time, baby. Silk touch time, baby. Where is the one who shall not be named? She isn't here right now because she was having to put up some shelves, you know, in her room. And I told her, I said, are you going to miss the stream? She said, well, I might be late, you know. Obviously, I don't have, like... She probably looks and is like, there's only 30 minutes left. It probably won't be worth it. Which sucks because it would totally be worth it. It would 100% be worth it for her to join right now. You know. I just mined a ton of stuff, and this pickaxe's durability didn't go down even at all. Alright. Yeah, it would totally be worth it. It is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. It almost sounded like a name. Izzo. Schizo. Yep. Man. Do you think... you know what's funny? I think I will use every single one of these. I think the blocks that I take from these trial chambers won't be enough blocks in total. I think I will need more. You know that? I think I will need more blocks than what I'm getting from these trial chambers. And you might be thinking, God, that's a lot of blocks. Well, yeah, it's a lot of blocks. I think so, too. I'm going to have to remember to jump down there. I'm probably going to have to fight, you know, whatever zombies and whatever zombie spawners are down there right now. Because I'm dropping all these blocks down there. I'm trying to take a peek while I'm mining. Is there any spawners down there? It doesn't look like it. I think he's just like a one-of zombie. He just spawned in there because it was too dark. He said he had to keep the place spooky. Or else the landlords are going to come and evict him for not making it spooky. Mining away. I'm mining away. You know, I could call my sister, actually. To see maybe if she wants to play for the last half hour. I think I'll do that. As soon as I'm done mining the ceiling. Actually, there probably won't be enough room. I mean, there probably won't be a lot of time left after I'm done doing that. So either I do it now or I don't do it. Well, I mean, it's up to her anyway. She knows that I'm streaming right now, so... If she wants to, she could join. We'll see what happens. Mining away. I'm mining away. There's a cat in a box in an emoji form. How about that? Alright, let's collect all these blocks before it's too late. And they start despawning. And if that happened, I would be really sad. Because that means it would be completely just damage on my pickaxe for no reason. Oh, this is the end of that room. Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. I don't want to deal with that right now. This is the end of that room. Wow. What the? You're still here? Die. See, now doesn't this look like it holds a secret behind here? Alright, I did not find a secret. But I found the way to my heart. Alright, I gotta go. Alright, Epic Man. It's been nice. I'm so glad that you stopped by the stream again. Thank you for that. And I'll see you next time I see you. Have an epic night, everyone. Stay epic. God blessed. True. Facts. Gotta keep God in everything we do, brother. Because without him, we would not even have the day to be thankful for. And bye. Waving by with his pink hand emoji. His classic pink hand. This is coal. That was deep slate coal, by the way. A very rare block. We might even keep it. Well, I don't know if we're going to keep all of these, but keeping one of them actually is not a bad idea. It's not half bad idea. Wow, deep slate coal. Honestly, when's the last time you saw that? Probably a while back, huh? Dude, free blocks. Blocks just exist in this blocky world. I gotta just take them because I see them. They're mine now. 32 minutes left and 50 seconds. You know, maybe she wanted to do something, you know, like in the world. I probably should give her a call. Alright. As soon as I'm done making this, like, perimeter around this block, I'll give her a call. It did not take me long to convince myself that I wanted to call. Hearing it out loud. You know, sometimes talking things out loud really helps you, like, reason them out. You know, if you're ever wondering about something, you can really, like, talk it out with yourself and be like, let's talk about the pros and the cons. And don't... Obviously, like responding to yourself might be a little crazy. But, just talking things out, you know, figuring it out, that's not that bad, you know. People might think you're a little cuckoo, you know, but, their loss. Unless it's not their loss and they knew, you know, they knew to stay away. All right, let's give a call. Mining away. Hey, check it out. I got fortune cookies in the back of my phone from when I eat Chinese food, and they really speak to me. All right, let's give her a call. You're probably going to hear a ring. There it is. There's the ringing. Mining away. Yo, there's 30 minutes left on stream. I'm calling you during the stream. Are you going to join? All right, just go ahead and join whenever, and when I see you join the world, I'll give you a call on Discord. All right, bye. Love you. All right, so we're listening to the Nether music while we're mining in the overworld. We're gonna have to make an adjustment to that. Bloop. Mining away. All right, so she is gonna join, but probably for the last 20 minutes instead of the last 30 minutes. She'll probably be able to get, like, whatever it is, like, wrap up whatever project she was working on, because I don't think she got to finish it last time either. Whoa, a Saturn. Very cool. All right. Man, we are getting somewhere with this. How many days do you think it's going to take for me to finish this trial chamber? I'm doing 2 hours a day mining away in this trial chamber. I'd like to see... Wow. That's going to be like a timer. You know, we'll be able to see how long it takes to mine a trial chamber. That's crazy. Wow, how long did it take to mine a trial chamber? What is that one? Is that like a hand clapping? I can make your hands clap, 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 clap. You know that song? Alright, you see, look, I'm doing the thing where I'm walking and I'm mining at the same time. That is not the way, because my pickaxe does not mine that quick. I think it has something to do with, like, the next block being selected. Although I'm not quite sure. Well, we fell. We might as well pick up all these blocks now. Oh, man, dude, talking so much always gets my sinuses activated. It's crazy. There's 6 in total. Hands clapping. Wow, for me, all for me, thank you. Minecraft is so great. It's such a great game. And it's so simple, too. It just works. It just works. And that's the whole ceiling. So now we got the ceiling mined out. You know what would be helpful is like that ghast to like be able to mine it out. I think that would be very helpful. Well, you know, when did I pop this idea in my head to mine the whole trial chamber? Probably when I started placing blocks and I was like, I need more blocks. And then I was like, well, I get them from the trial chamber. I might as well just mine the whole thing. That's probably how it happened. That's probably how it happened. I don't know why. Maybe because I've been talking for so long. I'm feeling like talk fatigue. I am feeling it. I know it started to happen to me on the 24-hour Zelda Echoes of Wisdom stream, where like I just started to like not talk during the stream and just respond to messages I saw, or try and think about the puzzles. Because there did come a point where I was like, "Whoa, I'm doing too much." All right, let's go ahead and put away the 64s we have, and keep mining away. We're going to need a little stairway. Man, I wonder where Fry went. Why did he have to go? We're going to need to put torches over here. At least when we mine a little lower. Keep the light levels good. We don't got to worry about the ceiling. Like, the middle of the ceiling. I don't think anything can spawn there without, like, a block to spawn on. You mean DJ? Yeah, I mean DJ. Like... He said he had to go. He's probably just playing Roblox. Man, that game is so popular with, like, Gen Alpha. And I wonder, what is the appeal? Because, like, it's so popular. And I really tried. I tried, like, it has to be, like, somewhere around, like, 10 different game modes. Or maybe even, like, 10 to 15. And other than, like, that scary one that my sister really likes... I just did not like any of them. Ones I remember trying on my own were like Tree Tycoon and some sort of like zombie apocalypse, like city simulator. Man, I just did not get it. You know, I have a friend who really likes Roblox, like that game. And he's my age. I think he's actually older. And I told him, which ones do you like? And he named me off a couple, and I was like, okay. I should have wrote them down so I could give them a try, too. Mining away. I was thinking about doing Minecraft Mondays and Terraria Tuesdays. I think I have mentioned that before. Dude, Smash Bros. Saturdays. That would be crazy. I could do a different game for each day of the week. As long as it starts with the day of the week. Later. That'd be awesome. I already got 2 games that are definitely like worthy of playing. Minecraft, which is just literally infinite. You will never run out of things to do in Minecraft. If you ran out of things to do in Minecraft, your imagination has been stunted because like there's no end. There is no end to this game. And there really truly is no end. You can, the moment you think it, you can be like, I can build that, you know? Somebody even built a computer in Minecraft that you play Minecraft in Minecraft. With redstone, a working thing. It's just so unbelievable. Just so unbelievable. I can't believe it. That things like that are possible to do in this game. And here I am not knowing how hoppers work. Wow. That's really crazy. I wonder how the guy did it too. Did he place every single redstone block? Man, it'd have to be like some sort of press a button or press something to like simulate, you know, blocks popping up on the screen like pixels or whatever. It's just so crazy. Game engine. Minecraft being a game engine? What? That's insane. Let's go ahead and clean up the inventory a little bit. I feel like we're missing blocks as we're walking by them. Did we miss any? Maybe we... Oh, there. Yeah, see, look, we're missing some. We're dropping them. We're dropping the blocks. What am I going to do with this big open area anyways? You know what I mean? Like, what's going to happen to it? Am I going to build, like, some sort of underground city? I could. But then again, that would require a bunch of blocks, like, to decorate the entire area with. Which, honestly, I'm fine with. I could totally do it. But what block would I choose? I wouldn't want to have to, like, do it again. Because I changed my mind, right? And it has to be a block that I can get. Oh, it has to be deep slate. Or stone. You know. It's just right here. You know, every single block I mine out of this thing would be just another block I can put down. Wow. You know, I'm eventually going to reach day 100. By the way, reaching day 52, I'm going to reach a year's worth of Minecraft week stuff. Wow, that's crazy. Just 2 hours a day. Just boom. Minecraft Mondays. There is a Minecraft Monday that I had where like I was using my camera's mic because there's a microphone on my camera instead of the actual microphone right here. And that sucked. And there was also Minecraft Mondays where like I didn't start showing my face. You know, I just didn't do it yet. But I figured like I'm pretty open with like the information I have, which I know is kind of like a flaw of my generation. They're just so like, okay, take it, you know, information. And I really should reel it in, but for my YouTube channel, I feel like it's cool. It's fine, you know. I want it to go somewhere, and I feel like this is a nice direction. Yeah, that's right. Still just getting blocks, though. There's this guy called William. He's a fan of Zelda. He's a Zelda fan, and he's funny and awesome and really smart. Thank you, Ellie. Did you know that there's a person named Ellison Hamilton? And she's really funny and really smart, too. She watches William Zelda fan. And that makes William Zelda fan very happy. Especially since she sticks around the whole time. Yeah, you're a real one for that, Ellie. I appreciate that. Thank you. What do you like the most about William the Zelda fan? A heart emoji. Thank you, Ellie. What do you like the most about the streams? Is it the diamond pickaxe? Is that what you're coming for? Or you just want to see this, what it looks like as a giant trial chamber has been mined from nothing. I'm definitely going to have to go get some bamboo for like some scaffolding. Gold hitting behind the wall. Gold on the ceiling. Wow, even more gold. Crazy. Crazy, man. This is crazy. Dude, so many blocks. So many blocks. But I would never be able to find all the secrets if I don't check every single wall. 20 minutes left. My sister should join any second now. Any second. Any second now. Any second. I'm kidding. There actually was a secret in this room. This is actually where I got mending. Wooden axes? What are those doing here? That's crazy. All right, let's put away some more 64s. Here we go. And those wooden axes can just go in there. I don't know why I'm taking them, but I am. All right. Okay. I hear some kiddos outside. It sounds like they're playing like an RC car. Some sort of robotic thing. Dr. Robotnik. You know, I haven't seen Sonic 3 yet. I'd like to. Sonic 1 and 2 were pretty good. I'm so glad they revised Sonic. You know they have Ugly Sonic in like another movie? There's like Ugly Sonic somewhere. I forgot what it was. I like coming to the streams to see the best streamer. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep streaming. Gonna do it. Every Monday, you'll find me here. And possibly more later on, if I can like get my act together. There's a lot of things that I want to do that just take a lot of time, you know? Sonic? Yeah, the Sonic that's like the ugly Sonic from the trailers, like back in the day. Back in the day, look at me. No, like the ones that were like, you know, around. And then they changed his look when the whole internet was like, he's so bad looking, you know? And then they changed his look, and then everyone's like, we have to see it now. And then we did. It was awesome. All right, look at this. We're getting there. We're absolutely getting there. Just one block at a time. It'll be really cool to like look at all the blocks in the chest from the trials chambers. It'll be a big moment for me. Especially since I can get started on like a new project. What the heck? I've just been smashing it. Oh my goodness, can I not fall right now? You know, getting that beacon was such an improvement. It was such an improvement because now I don't have to worry about like farming the mushrooms for like the little potions, you know, or healing or whatever. I just go back to my base and then that's it. I just get healed. You know, it's just that easy. I'm probably going to look up after the stream if you can like recharge the trial chest. And if you can't, I'm still going to leave them there, you know, but it would be nice to be able to recharge them. I should probably get like some lapis lazuli or like some dyed blocks or something to like make them look nice. Decorate them a little bit, the ones that I've opened. Man, I'm probably going to have to find some more trial chambers too. If I don't get like the head for the hammer out of those things. Man. Alright. So, we're missing some blocks. We're dropping them. Wow, we were dropping more than just some. What the heck? That was so many. And you know what's crazy? I don't even really have to think about this. I'm just mining each room one at a time. And eventually, every room will be mined. There are some rooms I'm putting off, like those giant rooms. You know, but I did start with one of the bigger rooms. Also, this wouldn't even be happening right now if I didn't mine into this trial chamber by accident. I mined like 2 blocks on it. Instead of, like if I was to the left too, I never would have even seen this. That would be insane. That would be insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Gone insane. Got no brain. So many blocks. I'm mining away. I'm breaking the blocks as I'm mining away. I'm not picking up stuff anymore because my inventory's full. This box is also full. Alright, our inventory is getting slam dunked on right now. Good thing we have some main inventory left. We're gonna try and max them out. That way we don't have to make so many trips up and down. Oh no. Oh my goodness, my nose. Sometimes I get this. Oh, there she is. There she is. She joined. With 15 minutes left in the stream, let's give her a call. Chicken Jackie. Wow, she joined. Hello? Hello? I'm giving her a call. I don't know why I cannot hear her. Mining away. I'm sure she'll say hello when she picks up the phone. Or picks up the Discord.
Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey. There you are.
Chicken Jockey.
You're kind of far away from your mic.
What? I'm like right next to it. Hold on. Is that better?
Maybe. It
There?
sounds the same, but I just turned on my volume so I could hear you better. Dude, I've been mining so much. I have so many blocks now. And I'm still not done with mining this thing out. Wait, can I take this? No, I can't take that. I had Silk Touch, but it did not work. I thought you could take those with Silk.
Minecraft?
Silk on your touch? Whoa, touching your silk?
What?
That's crazy.
What? Whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Pause on that, yo.
Pause on that? How about play? Oh!
Gang, gang.
Yep. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start from the back of this room as I'm mining
Yo,
it.
you're gonna what from the back?
Whoa! Sister of mine who shall not be named, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I literally ran to my computer and put my headphones on like it was no tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, I see that. There's 13 minutes left in the stream.
Yeah, but I only just got home.
Oh, I thought you were putting up shelves.
No, I wasn't here.
Blah, 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 blue. That's what Ellie says. Baba booey. Baba booey. Ellie does not believe you. I'm assuming.
The heck? What did I ever do to Ellie for her not to believe me? That's
Well, we were just talking and then she spammed blah, 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 blah in the chat. So I'm just thinking, putting two and two together.
I'm gonna make
Mining
myself a bed
away.
because I'm tired of these phantoms.
Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Do not put it next to mine.
Why not?
Iron in the wall.
Iron in my ball. Pause on that.
Why?
Yeah.
Why pause?
Continue.
Tell her to look at the chat. Ellie wants you to have the chat open. So you can see her messages too. That's
Okay,
actually possible for you.
I will do that. Give me a moment though, because I'm making a bed.
Dude, I think my music might be a little too loud. Alright. Hopefully that's better. I think the music actually might have just turned off because I turned it so low. Oh, we're not collecting blocks anymore. Let's see what we can put away. Not a lot. We are running out of inventory space.
Where is my cellular device?
Alright, we're going to finish this wall, collect the rest of that iron. Or that's not iron, that's copper, so I will be ignoring it.
Yo, William.
Yo, sister.
Ender pearl.
Ender pearl.
Ender pearl.
Ender pearl.
Ender pearl.
Ender pearl.
All right, Ellie, I got you. Have the chat open.
Have you not seen the other repo meme? I actually haven't seen it. Sorry, Ellie. Is there like the blah 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 blue?
Baba boy.
Baba booey.
Alright, I'm
Baba
gonna go and
booey.
get some
The
more
nether, the nether, the nether, the nether, the nether, the
clay.
nether.
I'm gonna go get some more clay, some more gay.
Oh, you just canceled me.
What the heck? Are you admitting to being that?
Am I admitting to feeling some one way or the other?
Hey yo.
Hey yo. Chicken Jackie.
Yo. Chicken Jackie. Yo,
I'm gonna have
I
to
love,
heat up my
you
dinner.
know, frolicking through this field of flowers. I feel so like a little magical fairy whenever I frolic through the field of flowers.
She was a fairy.
Every time I frolic. That's a sound effect I imagined, by the way.
She was a fairy.
You couldn't tell.
She was a fairy.
Can you get? Can you imagine? I mean, can you guess what my shovel's name is?
Shovel Knight? Look it up on YouTube?
No, but
Okay, I will. But after the stream. 'Cause I have a mission. I'm on mission. And I just heard an Enderman.
You're on who?
Buzz Lightyear. Oh my goodness, he's in here. And he's gonna die. Wow, I got a pearl from him.
Every time
That's
I think
awesome.
it's clay, it's actually sand. Unless that is clay.
Alright,
It is
time
clay.
for me to surface. Hold on. How much room do I have? 46. I want to see your reaction to it. Okay. Yeah, sure, I can do that. I'll probably have to mute the video, though, if I'm going to, like, show it on screen. That way I don't get that copyright claim. If there is a copyright claim. I don't know if there's music involved. Wow, so this might all just be an entire ceiling right here. It is a ceiling. That's crazy. There's so much room in here. Wow.
What?
Like, the trial chamber that I'm mining. Oh my goodness, I just activated a skeleton spawner. Whoopsies.
So you said that you're planning on making an arena?
Yeah, like, you're going to go through different, like, boxes. But instead of, like, making an actual arena, I think what I'll end up doing is I'll just make, like, a little square for each of these, like, spawners. For them to spawn inside of the square. And then I will, we can just stab them through the bars. That way we don't have to worry about dying. You know, like little jail cells for the spawners.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hearing someone drowning.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Don't die, bro. Just
I
don't
forgot
do
it was
that.
hardcore for a second. Oh my god, I can feel all the blood getting to my head. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I actually am starting to feel unwell. Oh my god, I'm going back to the beacon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How much health did
It's
you have?
because- Full health. I'm at 4 hearts and a half though now.
You were drowning, actually. That's crazy.
What happened was I was mining some clay, and since I had mined some dirt to the side, it had that, you know how the water curves downwards?
Okay.
It said that it looked like an air pocket. So I went into the air pocket, and it wasn't giving me the oxygen back, even though I was in a little pocket. So I guess my head wasn't like fully above the water, so the game wasn't counting it as an air pocket. Oh my god, I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking. Oh my god.
It's crazy.
I'm literally shaking. That was so scary.
Yeah, if you died,
so
like,
scary.
hey, come join the stream for the last 10 minutes. Okay. In those 10 minutes, she died. That would be insane.
Desmond the moon bear. He's dead.
Desmond, the moon bear. How did I get here? Wait, why'd you say
Terracotta.
terracotta?
I didn't mean to make terracotta.
Is that just clay? Is that just what it's called?
No, I put it in the furnace and it made terracotta. I thought it was gonna make hardened clay. I need hardened clay, not terracotta.
I need
Oh,
I
dude.
want my clay hardened.
Same.
Same. Sand. Sand burial. Where's that from?
I can't remember, dude. My head is. Oh my god. You can do something similar by baking clay blocks in a furnace to make hardened clay. That's what I did. I put the clay block in there. And it made terracotta. Oh, hardened clay is found exclusively in the mesobiome and cannot be found in any other biome. It can also be obtained by smelting a clay block in a furnace.
What hardens clay?
Clay block and any fuel equals hardened clay. What the heck? Hardened clay plus any dye equals 8
Chiseled
terracotta?
tough.
Let me see. If I put a dye to this terracotta.
I see your blah 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 message, Elliot, but don't worry. I don't know what the meme yet. I don't know what the meme is yet. I'm gonna look it up, but not right now because I'm still sorting these chests. Probably by the end of the stream, in 3 minutes, I will be able to look it up and see what it is. More polished tough.
Dude, I'm still shaking. I guess when you have that adrenaline, like, it just doesn't go away fast.
Yeah, it'll sit around for just a bit, a little while. It will wear off, though. Oh, yes, 2 chests. Thank goodness I have these. Alright, we're going to need another item frame. Do we have another item frame? I mean, I'll just make one. I mean, I should probably check first. Seeing as I have, like, no resources as I'm making one right now. Let's go. Wow, look at this little baby pig right here. This is crazy.
Dude.
Chiseled tough. Wheat seeds. Wheatley. Wheatley.
Wheat in Miley till I GLaDOS.
Whoa. That's crazy to me.
What is?
Wheat in my clay till I GLaDOS. That almost sounds like one of those like epic rap battles of
Really?
history lines. Wheat in my clay till I GLaDOS.
Dude, no, Wheatley. So I said wheat in my Lee till I
Wheat in
GLaDOS.
my lee till I GLaDOS.
Some people call her Gladys, which really bothers me.
Good to know.
Because doesn't GLaDOS sound so... What do you mean, good to know? I shouldn't have told you that, should I?
Good to know.
Oh, God. No! No!
Gladys.
Lucas and Petra isn't good together.
Gladys. Gladys.
Gladys to know.
Gladys to know. Why am I hearing like a little beeping right now?
I was gonna say, what is that sound that I'm hearing too? I hear like a weird
I hear like a beeping.
sound. I don't know. Maybe we're both tripping.
Why is there terracotta in these furnaces?
That's mine for the chest.
I found wood. I didn't know I had wood.
Yo, I am not playing around with this water, bro.
All right. We got 46 seconds left. That's all there is to it. Let me see what this meme is all about.
Oh my god. A drown snuck up on me. At
Dude,
least
what
he
is that
doesn't have
beeping?
a trident.
Oh man, have you not seen the other repo? All right, so repo, meme, blah blah blah. Repo meme, blah blah blah. All right,
I need
Ellie,
some more
that was my
coal.
actual reaction right there. Okay, that's all it is. I need some more cobblestone. You said
I said coal.
coal. Yeah, I have coal. I just haven't broke it yet because my fortune pickaxe is right about to break. Go to sleep.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Go to sleep. Go to
Go to
sleep.
sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Wait, say something again?
Couldn't speak so.
Oh, I had your volume turned down. That's why you were so quiet on my thing.
No wonder, bro. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, you're fine. All right. I guess I can make some more coal, like, real quick. But my fortune pickaxe really is right about to break, so hopefully it.
It's okay. I just need to put
No,
some
it's okay. I
more.
can still see there's like a little tiny thing of red. As soon as that goes away. It looks like you didn't care at all. I'm sorry, Ellie. I did care. I just didn't really understand it. He was in like a chest, and he was like, blee, 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 blee. And I was watching it, but I just didn't get it. There you go, sister. That's all the coal I have. Actually,
It's
just kidding.
alright. I just
There's a
wanted
little
to.
more in this chest. And don't take my deep slate coal. I think that's a rare block.
I was just making sure I had enough for this, like, I guess terracotta.
All right, let's take a look. Oh, our sugarcane is fully developed. We can just farm that. And actually, it's not fully developed. I'll be back when it's finished. Let's take a look at our iron farm one last time before we get off. We honestly, there's a much more efficient way to do this iron farm. And that's with 4 of them. 4 iron. Okay, that's because we were not near it at all.
Honestly, in
Go to
hardcore
sleep.
world, I feel like you really do just die in stupid ways, huh?
Yeah, because dying in Minecraft is not one of those things that's like... Minecraft is not one of those games that, like, you're meant to never die. Like, dying sometimes happens, you know? And, in Bedrock at least, sometimes it can happen in really whack ways. Like, just walking and you'll just die, you know? Or, like, flying with the Elytra is super risky because I've seen people just die in the sky randomly. Anyways, that's it. We ran out of time. So I guess I will be seeing everyone here tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Next Monday. Same exact time, 7 to 9. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. And thank you for subscribing.
Goodbye, gamers.
Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you next time. Dumb ways to die.
Die.
So many dumb ways to die.
So many dumb ways
Dumb
to
ways to
die.
die.
Dumb
So
ways to
many
die.
dumb ways to die. Be safe around trains. A message from Metro.
A message from Metro.
Alright, peace off.